Dear colleague, I represent report application of extraction 4.0 technologies to detect a hidden vibration source in a high-rise residential buildings. Yuri Kaliukh, it's me, senior researcher Vladimir Dunin, professor Vladimir Siedin, senior researcher Vladimir Zahilskyi, senior researcher Vladislav Kovba, senior researcher Berchun. We represent three organizations: Institute of Telecommunications and the Global Information Space of the National Academy of Science of Ukraine, State Enterprise with State Research Institutes of Building Constructions, Ukraine State University of Science and Technologies, Pridniprovskaya State Academy of Civil Engineering and Architecture. The peculiarity of various built and constructed large cities is that they almost continuously under the influence of vibration effects for decades, which ultimately is the case of various negative manifestations of these actions. According to the Richter scale, the intensity of transport vibrations, which affects the urban infrastructure located along city highways, is equivalent to the squares of 6 points. Therefore, the number of countries vibration is one of the most unfavorable factors, and to determine the state of urban environment and geo-ecological situation in cities. The source of dynamics effects generate oscillations within the city with frequency from 2 to 5 to or 60 or 70 Hz, sometimes up to 200 Hz. On 12th of February 2023, an EPAL was received from residents of an apartments of a multi-apartment, multi-story buildings on Hrozina 55, apartment 18, Pechersky district of Kyiv, regarding to the negative impact of vibrations on their health from a neighboring apartments which was recently pushed by a new owner. The effect of vibration was constant throughout the day, both day and night. An appeal to new owner of a neighboring apartments did not yet any results. He avoided contact. The effects of new vibrations was manifested in a significant deteriorations in well-being, health, pain, and constant fatigue. The feeling of vibrations did not decrease during sleep. Permanent stay in the apartments because impossible. House number 55 is located along Chigorina Street. The traffic on the street is unstable. The main facade of the house face the transport highway on Chigorina Street, apartment 17, face the country yard. There are no social infrastructure facilities within vibration, electrical equipment on the site in front of the country yard facade. This house is located in the zone of natural vibrations impact from microseismic oscillations. The problem of increasing vibrations level in apartment 18 is local, and therefore the presence of a source additional vibrations is probably located near apartment number 18. The general view of a building is present in this figure, you can see. The Ukrainian regulation documents planning and development in territory in sections 14.6 protections against vibrations in paragraph 14.6.2 the reference of permissible levels and values of vibrations in residential and public buildings you can see in this table 1. The organizations and conduct vibration sites in apartment 18 was carried out on the basis of current regulatory documents. On these yellow points, you can see points where we displaced vibration sensors, and these points and zone in flat 18 and flat 17. And the source of vibrations from the flat 19. To determine the dynamic characteristics of the buildings, the vibrations impact factor of living conditions apartments are studied mainly in a frequency range of 0.3 to 100 Hz. The obtainment data on the natural frequency of a building vibrations are in good agreement in a similar data for measurements in a range of 0.3 to 25 Hz, but examining the amplitude spectra from 0.3 in figure 4, a frequency 49 Hz, you can see. But in this figure 5, the amplitude spectrum of vibration accelerations in the same point absent, where equipment temporarily stopped. We can see this amplitude on this spectrum and absent of this amplitude on the frequency 15 Hz on this, which is, we conclude this is the amplitude from where some equipments displayed in flat 19. On this table, you can see result of graphics. The table 2 shows the ratio of spectral density values for the frequency 49, 15 Hz in apartment 18 and 17 on the staircase and of the foundations of a house registered during the research. Table 2, ratio spectrum density values of vibration accelerations for frequency approximately 50 Hz during the vibrometric research in apartment 18 and 17 and on the foundations of a house, you can see. On this table, you can see results of vibrometric studies in apartments 18. To analyze the obtained data, we will highlight the data on the indicates tables for limits of 3 colors. Green colors for values less when permissible, yellow colors for permissible values, and gray color for way exceeding permissible by 25%. On this slide, you can see table 4 values of vibration parameter in apartment 18 in combination with the measurements of the foundations and buildings. Records from 3 of February 2023. The predominant directions of influence from the source of vibrations in apartment 17 in the point 1 is represented by the red line. You can see the predominant directions of vibrations in the point 1 on the plan. And in the figure 7, the predominant directions of influence for vibration source represented by the yellow line in point 2. You can see the predominant line in the another flat. This is a flat 17, this is a flat 18. And in this slide, you can see the predominant directions of vibrations is absent when the external source of vibration is not working, temporarily shut down. We can see this is a circle, no any predominant line. And the locations of vibration source can be determined by superimposing figure 5 and 6 on the apartment plan. As a result, we get figure 9. And the probable locations of vibration source in apartment 19 in the base room. distinguish the presence of the vibration source under the frequency of alternating current in the Ukrainian power grid indicates the desire of the owner of apartment 19 to hide illegal actions on his apartments. The need to use powerful fan in a very limited bathroom space in apartments number 18 with a total area not exceed 5 square meters indicates around-the-clock production processes. They can be associated, for example, with cryptocurrency mining farm, or growing hemp seedlings. When operations video cards and processor of mining farm or lot of heat is realized, which must be cooled. When growing hemp seedlings, it is necessary to maintain certain temperature requirements for their powerful lighting, ventilation, and heat removal. Conclusions. Based on the performance vibration studies for the premises of apartments number 1817, the staircase and the foundations of buildings number 55 over Chigorina Street, Kyiv, and overestimated level of vibrations in residential permissible was obtained. This is confirmed with the data of research results given in figures 3.6 and in table 3.6. It was established that the additional source of vibration is not external factor. The source of vibrations is an internal factor located at the level of a 5th floor of the buildings in the apartment 19. Then analyzed results obtained for a frequency of 49 Hz was determined, which is character of operations of electrical equipment with rotational frequency of about 3000 RPM. For example, powerful fan. This is an artificial created source of vibrations. Vibration source operations continuously. This temporary short work pauses during additional adjustment distinguishes presence of a vibration source under the alternating current frequency of Ukrainian power grid 50 Hz, indicates the desire of the owner of apartment 19 to hide illegal actions on his apartments. The artificial vibration source must be eliminated. Thank you for your attention.